Alright, it's 8 o'clock and it's game on. We're gonna do some project cards later. The game didn't download overnight as it should have, so I had to download it now. So that's gonna be a little bit delayed. Good afternoon, Commander Binary. So we're gonna do a little bit of Elite first. I need to rank up in the Empire. So we're gonna head over to Seagull Dock in what is it called? Gunagi. And we're gonna run some missions out of there. I don't have my trusty ASP yet, so we'll have that transferred over. So I can't really run anything until I get that, but I'm probably gonna just buy a Type 6 or something just to be able to run some missions back and forth. And there's a few jumps over here. Should be about 8, I guess. Yeah. So it'll be quick enough. There's 2 spots to grind for the Empire. It's Quinn's and it's this Wu Gunog or Gunagi. There seems to be a lot of simple missions going back and forth between a couple of systems in here over here. So we will take advantage of that. I think I need to rank up like 2 ranks. It's a little windy here today. Breaking out the dog and myself. Alright, so I'm sorry about yesterday. No stream yesterday. Sometimes life comes at you and you gotta deal with other stuff. And right now I gotta refuel. So yeah, was very little I could do yesterday. I haven't looked at the specifics of the new community goals. All I know is that it involves Maya again. And apparently somebody's UA bombing it. We'll have a look at that when we got to port. See what it is. I expect it to be just delivery missions. Maybe some bounties, just to keep the system safe. Yeah, it sounds like somebody's UA bombing it, so and there's also some effort trying to counter that. I don't know what the actual goals are, so we'll have a look. Isn't Palin over there? Yeah. Palin is over there. So based on what I heard, and as I said, not having read the specifics, I suspect this have to do with Palin and his efforts in Thargoid studies. So there's some concern that the UA bombing is actually helping the Thargoids. As it will delay whatever efforts are being done by the community in order to provide Maya with the materials that are needed. Alright, so it looks like the ultra low latency is kind of working now. I didn't count the seconds, but it's pretty close. So if I hit the button now, 2, 3. Yeah, man, that's pretty fast.
4, 3, 2, 1.
There's like 3 or 4 second delay now. There's about a second between what I see on my screen and what's on the OBS screen, and then another 3-4 seconds for it to show up on YouTube. Well, that's pretty cool. Looks like YouTube got their stuff sorted out. The stream quality shouldn't suffer from me downloading the game while playing. That has to do with upstream versus downstream. For the streaming, all the data that's going out doesn't really care much about what's coming back. And downloading the game is just mostly one way as well. I should have checked when I first got up this morning, but I didn't. I got other things to do in the morning. My morning schedule is getting a little busy. I don't want to get up earlier. Alright, there's Wu Gunagi. Guess that means I don't have to check and see how many jumps we have left. This is the last one. I'm gonna try and split today with 2 streams. This morning So it'll be a couple of hours here, and then I'll switch over to Project Cars 2, and we'll do some racing. I wish I had a way of getting my steering wheel to work, but I just don't see how to do that. Some of the do-it-yourself things, using wood or whatever, looks pretty horrendous. I am not gonna do that. I don't even have space in here for all that. I just need some sort of a table to put the wheel on. It has to be the right height. And it has to be open underneath so I can put the pedals down. Alright, that was a lot closer than I thought it was going to be. I'm listening to the radio today. Apparently there is some numerologist that is predicting the end of the world tomorrow. So I guess I don't know. It's gonna be awkward. Gonna be kind of awkward on Sunday. Guess his credibility is gonna go out of the window on Sunday. Either that, or on Sunday nobody will care. All right, so I'm gonna buy a medium ship here, just temporarily.
Delacey, Lima, Mike, Hotel. Please place a docking request before attempting to land at this Imperial facility.
Just because at the other end there's no large ports, so I have to be flying a medium ship.
Permission has been approved. Please set course for docking bay 09er.
Having done a little bit of planning today, they are supposed to have Type 6s here. Also keelback. I'm not getting the keelback. I didn't like that one. Granted, Type 6 is the same ship, but it's not. So
Imperial speed restrictions are in operation. Please comply.
yeah, I'm complying. I'm under 100. So I'll get the Type 6. Probably get a couple of missions of Type 6 with a Type 6 in before my ASP is delivered.
Warning. There are reports of increased traffic in this area.
Alright, so let's take care of the ship situation first. For those who missed a little bit of stream I had yesterday, I got a crap of money out of that one. I got in the top 10% on the combat bonds for the Federation. So that was 24 million. That was a huge amount of money. And then I got in the top 50 on the Empire side, so that was another 9 or something like that. So it was, yeah. On top of that, I had a 9 million and a 15 million massacre missions that both completed. So that's why I went from 190 million to 256 million in a matter of hours. All right. Always gonna make sure the ship is in top shape before doing anything. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna call in the Asp Explorer. 50 minutes. Not that far. 500,000 to transfer. Okay. That's all right. We'll do it. And then let's see. So that's a large ship. That's a large ship. Type 6. All right. Store the current ship. Yes, please. Alright, so the Type 6 isn't really a pretty ship. Gonna check out the mission board before we start doing any upgrades to it. We wanna, okay, alright, let's look at the community goals. Engineer appeal for Thargoid materials, list writer. Aegis has recruited 2 of the galactic foremost independent engineers to immediately begin development of new defensive and offensive technologies. One of those is Liz Ryder, a specialist in explosive weaponry who spoke to the Federal Times about her involvement. It's not about penetrating their shields. We've been blowing each other up for centuries. We've gotten pretty good at dealing punishment. It's about creating weapons that are specifically calibrated to damage Thargoid hardware. Aegis have placed an open order for a range of Thargoid materials for use in the program, with Aegis Corps pledging to reward pilots who deliver unknown technology samples, unknown biological matter, ancient relics, and explosives to Avira Flurble. Really? Flurble? In Eurybia for Liz Ryder. The campaign begins yesterday. To earn awards, you must sign up as an active participant, blah blah blah. And the other one is the same stuff. Going for the Obsidian Orbital in Maya. Now, I guess this is the one that's under UA bombing, which means the system, the commodity market is shut down. All right. I'm not gonna get into that today. We'll see what we do over the weekend. All right. I'm looking for stuff going to. Yep, 10716. All right, so that's roughly rounded up 12 light years. Alright, we're supposed to take these guys too, but I need an SRV. I don't want to get into that. So we'll do what we can. $4 million, how many ships? 42. Reputation, medium. That could be fun. I don't want to take it because if I can't do it, then I can't do it. Have to be a low intensity thing. I don't want to get into some high intensity stuff. All right, so we're going to okay, we'll leave those. Worry about that later. All right, so I do need better frame shift drive. Alright, so I don't have a choice. I have to get this one. Alright. Good afternoon. There really isn't a lot of options here. Anything? No stock on sensors. Alright, so we have they don't have any thrusters. No, not today. I'm gonna do some ranking in the Empire. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna get me some bigger cargo compartments here. I am going to do a little swap. And then see if I can get a 4. No, I want a shield generator. All right, so that that error seemed to happen if you swap a component and then immediately try to replace it. All right, we'll see if we can upgrade that later. More cargo room. All right. All right. It seems I am over on my power. It seems the 2 tons, 2.5 tons. 3D is fine. That may change if I upgrade more. Alright, so I'm just outfitting a small Type 6 here for running some missions here at what's it called again? Don't remember. Vugunagi. Alright, so let's see here what we got. I have to check and see what the conflict zones are here. Strategic data. Oh, you're not Empire. Right, so that's all we got. I think we have the range to get there in one jump. We'll see if you can find out. see if you can find a different, some different stuff over here at the hip.
Scan detected.
Yeah, it seems like if you're gonna be transporting that Thargoid stuff, you're gonna need those cargo racks from Palin. And they're really tiny. Like the biggest one was what? Class 2, so it's like 2 tons. You're gonna need 5 of those to transport 10 tons. Either that, or you're just gonna have to deal with the corrosive damage. So it wasn't a great first mission here. We only got 2 things. Hopefully it's still the same. Van Royen. I don't know what it is. I mean, the Type 6 and the keelback is essentially the same. But they really, apart from being equally ugly, they really feel very different. Well, for players who do not have Horizons, there are other. Oh no, actually, that. I think there are other materials they can bring either to the. Oh, it's gonna have to be to the what is it? The Obsidian Orbital or whatever. So there are other stuff, computer components and some other stuff you can bring to the orbital station at Maya, and you can contribute with that rather than the other stuff. So there should be options for non-Horizons players as well. Again, they if you don't have Horizons, you want that may not be true. I was thinking if you didn't have Horizons, you wouldn't actually get any benefit of it. But that may not be true because the new weapons modules might just be sold on the stations as a new kind of weapon. It won't be an engineered upgrade. Of course, if you don't have Horizons, you won't have the benefit of engineering the new modules. But we don't even know if that's going to be possible. I think there was leaked that there was going to be a bunch of new engineers. So kind of one of the reasons why I'm trying to grind some of these things so I can unlock more engineers, so that I have an easier time of unlocking more stuff on Tuesday. But you know, time is slowly running out here, and with Project Cars 2 coming out today, and how much fun I'm having at XCOM 2 War of the Chosen, I'm gonna have to split my time, so I don't really get to do as much grinding on here as I wanted to. Alright, we shall see you in a little while, hopefully.
Landing gear deployed.
So yes, the Type 6 is definitely my preferred out of the two. I hated the keelback just as much as I hated the adder. I didn't like all the weird sounds. And I know that sounds like a silly reason for not liking a ship, but you know, you're flying in the thing, it's making all these weird noises when you throttle up or throttle down, and it's stuff you do all the time. It gets annoying. But you know, it is what it is. Alright, so we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna bring these guys back to Seagull Dock. Okay. Alright, let's have a look at the community goals again. Obsidian Orbital. That is a station. You can dock there. You can deliver computer components, resonating separators, if you don't have horizons. If you do have horizons, you can go to the Thargoid places and get the unknown technology and unknown resin. Those are corrosive. List writer Avira Flurble. Avira Flurble. That may be a station as well. That does not sound like the planet. The only thing you can do there for non-horizons is explosives. Explosive may be an illicit cargo. Maybe. And sometimes that sounds a little weird. But it is what it is. Alright, so I don't want to take that because it goes to Bode. There's lots of options here, but Rep. I like that. Van Royen, I like that. Do I? What did I just agree to do? Damn it! Not what I wanted to do. Provide 50,000 to Jackal. Okay, I'll do that. Provide 300,000. I'll do that. I'll make that money back in no time. Okay. They want lots of reactive armor. So I have to figure out where to get that now. That was not something that I wanted to do. But here we are. Ooh. All right. Oh, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna travel 120 light years to pick up reactive armor. All right. That's not a lot of contracts. All right, got rid of that.
Incoming message.
Okay. I don't have any passenger. Let's have another look. Nope. Nope. And deliver, donate. Right, so technically I should be relogging to get more missions out of this. May just have to expand the stations that I'm going to because this looks a little too limited here. Right, so I'm gonna bookmark it. And then we'll fly over there.
Ship released. Engines engaged. Landing gear retracted.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to do more stations. I really don't like the inter-system travel. It just feels really slow. But what we can do is we can do can jump back and forth and then just alternate which station we go to. Alright, let's see. We're going to Seagull Dock. Alright, so Bone and Cam are close by. So the only conflict zones here are high intensity, it seems like. So I'm not going to be doing any assassination missions here. I have zero interest in losing my Anaconda and such foolishness. It is a lot of money, but it's also less than the rebuy cost on my ship, so that's not happening. I'm doing good. How are you doing? Long time no see. Did you go off exploring? I've seen you online, but I think you're mostly solo. Alright, so... yeah, we won't be doing that.
Mike, Hotel. Please follow standard docking procedures as laid down by the Imperial Flight Operations Bureau.
Alright, we're gonna dock this thing. I thought there was somebody who went off exploring, but... alright, so I'm just puddle jumping here, basically, I don't know why I did that. Do some puddle jumping here, back and forth, to rank up in the Empire.
Ready for automated docking sequence.
Imperial Courier. Small. Cutter. Clipper.
Imperial speed restrictions are in operation. Please comply.
So the Courier is just a slightly oversized eagle. Back in the days of Elite Frontier, the Courier was one of the fastest ships to get. It was maybe a little bit bigger than what it is now. It's a little windy here. Let me go and see if I can close things up a little bit. The window was open in the bathroom and the shower curtains were flying. Breaking out the dog. Alright, so we're gonna have to take all the missions we can. Flying back and forth with 2 missions isn't going to get us anywhere. So we'll just have 2. Let's see, rep plus. We're looking for rep plus plus or rep plus plus plus. And we're also looking for stuff going to hip. And we're not looking for that. Massacre. Alright. Awesome. So none. I will take that. Going to Bode. Not doing the massacres. Asp Explorer is still 15 minutes out. Alright, we'll fly this thing out to Bode. I don't like doing these kinds of internal missions, but gotta do here. Oh, you got a beluga, that's pretty big, isn't it? Yeah, that's pretty big. I do like those Kruger ships. They look very nice. And I know again looks isn't everything, but
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage. Incoming mission critical message.
oh, what is it now? I hope I can get them there in half an hour. But they, yeah, those 3 ships, the Orca, the Beluga, and the Dolphin, they all look really nice. I did use one for mining. And that's how I ended up in the Anaconda. I bought which one? I think I bought the Orca to take it mining, and that worked out fairly well. It has you know, some storage, some space for everything you need for mining. Uh, and then I traded it in for a Python because Orca is a large ship and I couldn't dock where I needed to dock. So that made it complicated. So then I ended up trading it in for an Python, which I outfitted for mining. And then somebody said minor conda. And then I traded in my Python for an Anaconda, and that was probably jumping the shark a little bit. I love the Anaconda for mining. Just the sheer size of the thing, and all the cargo space, everything you need for, you know, some deep space mining. For that it's really great. The problem is the upgrade cost on the Anaconda is just mind-boggling. So I don't know. And well, big picture thing is that I've been chipping away at upgrading the Anaconda ever since. It's just it's a huge money pit. I'd like to say that I'd want to keep it. That's a last second drop there. I'd like to say I want to keep it, but I probably won't. I'm thinking. I'm thinking I will. Damn it. I'm thinking I'll be upgrading to a Corvette eventually. There'll have to be some federal grind to get there, but you know, that's also on the schedule here. But I think the long-term plan here is to get into the Corvette. And no, I think the Fertile Lands is smaller. It's more it's smaller than the Anaconda, and it's mostly for fighting. So I don't know, it kind of sneaks in there, kind of under the Python and with size and everything else. Right, whoever is sitting on that medium dock, please leave. So I don't think I really have any particular interest in the FTL. It's there it goes. Too big for a fighter and too small for a bruiser, I guess. Say.
Boarding permission granted.
So I like the bigger ships for battle because of the fighter base and just a massive punch they can deliver. Not much for the fast maneuvering little mosquito fighters.
Landing gear deployed.
I think the FDL has a lot of the same issues as the Python. It kind of falls in a little bit into a class where um, it suffers from poor distance, I believe. It doesn't have a lot of jump distance. It's the same as the Python, where the FSD is undersized for the ship. It really should be like one class bigger. Alright, let's see what these guys got. Donate, donate, donate. Seriously? Nope, not doing that one. I'm going there anyway, so I'm taking that for the money. Okay. Good morning, Spider. Doing a little bit of Empire grind here. I'm at 46%. How this goes.
Ship released. Engines engaged. Landing gear retracted.
We are going. Uh, 1187. Okay. I just want to see if that actually shows up here. Yeah, it does. That's good to know. All right. You're jumping. Yeah, passenger missions can be uh,
Frameshift drive charged.
profitable. I not a huge fan of those myself. I don't like that. It's too much hassle. Oh, I don't want to be scanned. I want to go over here and get some whiskey. I want to go over there and see something else. It's just nagging and special requests and the only passenger missions I like are the refugee missions, and
Incoming mission critical message.
they don't pay anything. So I guess there's a reason why I took the passenger cabin up ship. So what did I say? 40, 46? Yeah, I may bring out the Anaconda over the weekend and transporting some computer parts or something into my how busy things get. I have a feeling that I'll be able to. Too many good games right now. I only got 3 missions. Gonna be a little. May just have to do uh, logging to get them mission board to update, so we can stock up on those. I don't want to do the surface scan ones. I don't want to run around and SR shot at. And clear of those. So we'll pick up what we can here. Log out, log back in. What else we can get? I've had very bad luck with. Or where no matter what I do, the same coming back. And I guess the next time we visit well, another station, we can pick up aspects.
Landing gear deployed.
Yeah, maybe I've just had really bad luck, but
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
I've been looking for some passenger missions for the influence mostly, and it's all doesn't make any money. It's a long trip. It's a criminal, or it's somebody who doesn't want to get scammed. It's just I don't know. It's been all this. It's all been crap for me. I haven't really been, you know, looking around for profitable. It's just purpose of profit. Um, and not only that, but you know, so you log out and you log back in, and you're supposed to get you know, new mission board, but it doesn't happen. So I kept getting the same like 5 passenger missions over and over, and I didn't want any of them because because of, you know, I wasn't a passenger I wanted to transport. So I'm gonna take everything I can find here. Fine. Dude. Oh, gonna pay. Oh, this would help. Uh, I'll take it.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
How is my cargo? Funny. Full. Yeah, I need to make the money back too. So I'm gonna log out. And then we log back in. Log into solo. Yeah, it does. I mean, for range, definitely. Uh, just the FSD at 1050. Added on that stuff. Right? There we go. Didn't check to see. 46 to 53. That's not bad. Progress. Alright, so we got some there. We're gonna do it again. The cargo room is full, so it'll only be data mission. Yeah, if you get 40-45 light years per jump, then yeah, it's not that bad. I have the same feeling with my Anaconda, just making. I don't know how much it. So that was one purchase, one support for. That was 3%, 125,000. Yeah, when I did the, I had the minor conda. I didn't feel bad about going, 300 light years out to do mining. You just find yourself a ring and you're the only one there. Don't have to worry about pirates that far out. Find yourself a pristine system. Oh! It's alright, Claude. It was just a win. Alright, so I don't know if they changed it. Logging doesn't get the ball more. Which sucks. No, just the wind. Slam the door shut.
Ship released. Engines engaged. Landing gear retracted.
It is quite windy today. I do have some windows open because nice and cool outside. Conditioning.
Frameshift drive charging.
So I guess the craft got a hold of one of the doors and slammed it shut.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Well, if you need heat sinks on your ship just for regular stuff, then something's wrong. Go to Bode. Take all three here. Actually, which one is the silver going to? That's the. Going to Seagull. Gonna have to go to Seagull. Drop off that. Then we can switch into my asp as well. Wave signature. Admit, not sure what that would be. There is that graph over there on the bottom right hand side that shows you how noisy your ship is, which I guess is the heat signature. And it changes based on what you're doing. Oh, Todd. No, you're not supposed to do that. I don't really have any weapons to defend myself with. Oh, I forgot to check and see if I could upgrade the shields and stuff. It's flying around. You can keep going in the Type 6. I don't have a problem with that. 8 tons of silver and somebody's. So I think over on the little thing that's changing, I don't know, flashing over there. That I think that's the heat signature that shows you how noisy you are, and the more spikes you have on that, the easier it is for other ships to detect you. So I guess it can get pretty bad if you have lots of stuff. Oh, okay. Alright, yeah, it's some data you need for doing some upgrades. Alright, that will be a whole.
Flight Operations Bureau.
Alright, gonna dock here. We'll have a look at the data.
You are cleared for access. You may now proceed to landing pad 3-3. Ready for automated docking sequence.
I'm missing a lot of stuff. Spending a lot of it too. And I've been making room for some of the stuff I need for the engineers to unlock the engineers. Alright, so we're going in here. We're at 56%.
Landing gear deployed.
Pilots are gently reminded that the docking bay operates under time slot traffic system. Saxon order punctuality, aligning
Landing successful. Disembark when ready. We hope you enjoy your stay, Commander.
Gonna fell off. Deliver us stuff.
Incoming mission critical message.
Nope. Nope.
Incoming mission critical message.
Not. Massacre. Alright, I'm gonna see if one Take it. All right, let's see. We had what, 56? Now we're 64. Well, let's pressing. Gonna do one more.
Incoming mission critical message.
All right. Check the mission board again. It takes us. Bring. Okay. We're gonna take off.
Welcome to our star.
Don't know if you can switch to the ASP because of
All clear,
cargo.
Commander.
Landing gear restricted.
Wide range of facilities unparalleled quality.
All right. Head over to Enterprise.
Now exceeded. Travel safely, Commander.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage. Incoming mission critical message.
Seriously, with the complaining? All right. We'll have a look and see if we can get some ship upgrades. I don't think that they have anything. Haven't really. But I think next time we're back at Seagull, we're gonna switch into ASP. Luckily, the alignments are such that cam also brings closer to bode, further away. It's convenient.
Boarding permission granted.
Oh, that's good. So I know the instructions on the grinding here for Empire ranks is only do Siegel to Van Huysen or whatever, and ignore Cam and Bode. I wish I kind of could. Um, I think that um, those instructions also assume you're taking the planetary scan missions and are doing those. I don't want to do those. I want to be running it all that. And death and so ideally I would be alternating which of the stations here I'm gonna be using, and then just jump from from Cam and Hip, and from Hip and back to Bode, and then Bode back to Hip, and then Hip back to or whatever, so that I don't have to do trips. Means didn't take that long to 5 minutes between no fire zone left at Seagull Dock and 9:42 fire zone 9:43. What? All right, that's a little. So all the clocks here, everywhere, is standard galactic elite dangerous time. All right, so 1344 is I guess the same as D. But the time here on these messages are your local time, which doesn't match up with the unless you are in UTC. Doesn't match up with system time. Yeah, and BST usually matches up with uh, uh, Greenwich Mean Time and UTC as well, unless there's daylight savings thing. Gonna drop off. We were at. That's 5 extra. Got available rep plus. I don't those, but take it. Ooh, modular terminals available. Oh, Van Royen. No, I'm not going to Yemen. Not Empire. I did forget to check and buy stuff.
Landing gear retracted.
I don't think we can. I'm gonna go to hip.
Frameshift drive charging.
So we'll go over here. We'll do deliver what needs to be delivered. Pick up everything going back. Probably do logging just to see if you can get something more. I can jump back to jump back and ask. Oh, we can be using the ASP going forward with these.
Incoming mission critical message.
Cargo, haulage. Alright, here comes the interdiction. Federal assault ship. Not sure what the range is on those. on the interdictors. Kinda did purposefully bar here. He has to interdict me from behind. If I can get my behind pointed somewhere else, then he has to fly around the planet. He can't interdict me from that angle. He has to go behind me and then turn around. Okay, that was not intentional. I was keeping a close eyes on that ship. Now he's on the wrong side of me again. There's nothing he can do. I mean, yeah, he can come in here and start shooting at me, but I think the station will open fire if he does.
Boarding permission granted.
Alright, so I'm inside the no fire zone. Shoots at me, he'll be dead. Dead.
Landing gear deployed.
So I'm not sure if he's gonna try something anyways.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Right, so I guess the answer is I cannot upgrade my ship.
Incoming message.
I have a feeling that some of this sensitive civil unrest data isn't really what. getting up there now, huh? Now let's check out our cargo hold, because we may have picked up telemetry suits and HN shock mount. I don't need those. Telemetry. Shock mount. We have 22 tons of cargo space left. Let's see what we get for mission. Monetary scan. 820. Okay. Let's see. Heading to okay, I'll take that one because I think I need chemical. I'm out of cargo space. I hear one soul. All right.
Ship released. Engines engaged. Landing gear retracted.
Right. Check and see. Paul Stevens is cool.
Frameshift drive charging.
If I was flying my ass, I might take him on and deal with it that way, but in this ship with no little shielding and only 2 pulse cannons, take on a federal hull ship.
Incoming mission critical message.
Right, we're going to mode. We're at 85%, so we should rank up. Pretty soon. either on this delivery or the next one, I guess. We should be making 7 or 8 points. We have a lot. We have a bunch of. Should be a bunch of stuff for both. Right, I gotta do a little dip. We have a lot of new. Care about reputation. Promotions. I'll leave those. Keep in mind to bring our crew member with us when we go back in the Conda. That maybe. I need 15 more points on the Empire here to go up to the next level. That should unlock the Imperial Courier. Which I want. That's not really what I'm looking for. I'm looking Achenar? Who knows? So I can go and drop off 50 data for one of the engineers.
Incoming mission critical message.
Eon of Fortune. Rank up in Empire to unlock Achenar. Provide 50 decoded emissions data. I have that.
Boarding permission denied.
Oh, it's you again. With the denying of the docking.
Boarding permission denied.
Come on, buddy. Gotta move. Asp landing. Gonna be a minute. I'm just gonna sit here and stare at that asp until
Boarding permission denied.
so chances are it's gonna leave. There it goes. Around here.
Boarding permission granted.
Alright. While that's docking, I'm going to visit the smallest room. I'll be right back.
Landing gear deployed.
Point. Huh. Bunch of money to be made on basic medicines out of here. 100 light years. 6, 11, 17. 2 million if you can fit all these. If it's to the same station. Stone. 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 Yeah. That's the big one too. The other issue is, of course, what's the distance? All right, so it's a cons stone right there. Tori. Cargo. I have 34 capacity. Million. It'll take us off our mission. All right, there was nothing there. We're gonna head for Cam.
Leadership released. Engines engaged. Incoming mission critical message. Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3,
My windshield is dirty.
engage.
This feels like it's taking a while to and I forgot to check and see if I can do it. Chip upgrades on code. So there's no outfitting on any station here other than Eagle. So gonna have to Deal with what you got. And there wasn't a lot of stuff at Seagull either. I forgot to check how close we got. 91. You gonna pick up relics and haul them into what? Is it Maya for that one? For the community goal? Is that gonna be a long trip though, isn't it? See what happens when my mind is focused on something else? Is that any closer? I mean, the whole relic stuff is like 200 light years out from anywhere.
Boarding permission granted.
I just want that rank up to happen, even if I have to buy it at this point. I needed what, 7 or 8 points at that station to get like halfway towards my goal, and I didn't meet that, so I'm still 9 points away. Oh yeah, and plus the rank up mission too. Well, I'm gonna have to do that later.
Landing gear deployed.
Well, I started with 256 million and now I have 255 million. I've almost made up all the money I spent on all the donations and the purchase of a new ship. Gonna have to see how much cargo I can fit into that. Oh, I can't buy it here. Yeah, I know it's kind of easy reputation, but it also gets expensive. But that was the only two here? Alright. I'm not picking up any new missions. Alright, so there was nothing here. Yeah, I spent most of the time at Seagull, so my reputation there should be
Landing gear retracted.
looking pretty good.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage. Incoming mission critical message.
Yeah, I'll try and get there in 15 minutes. I better get it there in 15 minutes. Shouldn't take that long. Just left AM Enterprise at what, 10:19? 14:19? Shouldn't be more than 5 minutes. Taking some time to get up to speed. It really helps when you get up to up to light speed. Yeah, I don't want to take on any new missions right now. I'm gonna wrap up the first of the streams. Once we get in here and hopefully get to 100%. I haven't taken on any new missions from either previous station. All of those missions, that should really get it. If assuming that all that is for Seagull Dock, then I should get it. But I'm gonna dock here and I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna take 5-10 minutes. Calm my brain and take the dog out, and then I'll come back with Project Cars 2. Assuming everything has gone as planned while we've been playing.
Request approved. Please continue to Bay 08. Initiating auto-docking protocols.
Yeah, if it wasn't for the fact that I was mostly here for grinding the Empire thing, I would have done that 2 million basic medicine delivery. It wasn't that far. I could have done that fairly quickly for 2 million in easy money. But it was an Empire. The reputation gain wouldn't have gotten me anywhere.
Landing gear deployed.
Once your vessel has received full conditions, your progress in the light
Well, we can sure have a look and see what's available here. And we can trade out some cargo passengers. Gonna have to be
Docking completed. Begin lockdown.
some other
All
time.
station services are at your disposal, Commander.
All right. So I am allied over there. All right. Next. Right, so we're now kind of monetary fashion back where we started. I got nothing more. Ah, I'm at 100%. I may have to relog to get the motion mission. Oh, but we'll do that some other time. For right now, that's gonna be it for Elite Dangerous. Did reach the 100% that we were looking for. Also, that's great. I'll be back in a few minutes with Project Cars 2. First look on that. So we'll be racing. So this is Elite Dangerous, and we're signing off. And it's